Hello, Bwalya. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. So happy to be here. It's been amazing.
How is your experience at the Sigma Africa 2025 so far?
It's been good, eh? Gotten to talk to a lot of people offering different services. So it's been really interesting and also very eye-opening because we had a workshop for women in gaming, which was really interesting to actually go through. I learned quite a lot from there, but also there's been a lot. The discussions have been very interesting.
And probably you can briefly introduce yourself and what you do at betPawa.
Okay. So my name is Bwalya Noah, and I am the regional manager for Southern Africa for betPawa. So I handle the markets which include Zambia, Malawi, Mozambique, and obviously there's more that we're coming out to, but we're also in Lesotho, so which is pretty good, and the markets are doing pretty well.
Yeah, so this is a very interesting topic for me because most of the people are talking about the markets that are already fully developed. But the markets you're focused on, especially in the southern part of Africa, are more of developing markets. What will you have to say about this?
Well, it's a good thing because also when you're expanding as a company, it means that definitely there's opportunity for growth. So us going into these new markets is definitely a stepping stone for us to actually cover more in terms of our customer base and also give our offering to a new customer target market that we're looking into. And just going into the new markets as well, one thing that people need to understand is that each market is a bit different. And I always tell people out there, even in terms of marketing, we need to stay away from self-reference criterion so that we try to make sure that the product offering is according to the market that we're targeting. So that's also one of the things that people need to just maybe watch out for. But as betPawa, I'm very happy, I'm very proud that we're actually expanding and we're also trying to get sure that our name and our brand is out there in the markets.
That's good. And because most of these markets are already regulated, what is your take about the markets in Africa, especially in the north, that are not regulated, but they might have a good market that is for gambling?
Well, in terms of that, I think at some point there should be some sort of regulation, but also it depends on how saturated the market is. I feel that with a saturated market, maybe some regulation is required because you want to make sure that you're promoting responsible betting. And it is one thing that betPawa is really aggressive about in terms of making sure that we promote responsible betting in everything that we do. We are trying to make betting friendly. That is one of the things that we're trying to do. So in actually making sure that even we're abiding by the regulator rules, it helps to conduct the business. And it also puts in a fair business practice in the market against the other competitors.
Yeah, responsible gaming is a very important point that we are also very keen on at iGaming Africa. And one question I like to ask about this is that most operators are in the business to make money. However, it's important for them to know the impact of gambling on society. So what are the initiatives or some of the things that you are doing at betPawa to ensure that there is a balance between profitability and responsible gaming?
So one thing that we do as betPawa is that we are really abiding by the rules, by the regulators in each market. When it comes to a company that is heavily abiding by those rules, believe me, it's betPawa. And one thing that we've done is that we always try to push the responsible gaming, responsible betting messaging in everything that we do. And also that goes into the CSR projects that we've actually executed out there in the markets. And something that also that we have been doing in the past is doing a lot of sponsorships and also projects that actually help people on ground so that people understand that we're not just a betting company, but also giving back. And one of the things also that I just need to mention is we do big winner stories. So we make sure that whenever there is a big winner, we try to give them the VIP treatment. We make them feel like they're part of the family because it is the home of big winners and we are trying to make betting friendly. This is definitely something that we really focus on. So in terms of our marketing, in terms of our messaging, we always emphasize that people should bet responsibly. And to the ages of 18 and above people, please, all the time. And also just to make sure that people understand, our platform does offer a self-exclusion option for someone to actually self-exclude if they're not able to handle their betting addiction or anything of the sort.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having the interview with iGaming Africa.
Thank you for having me. Have a good day.
You too.